Yeah. I was going to ask you then, would you have had Tango or Pepsi? And didn't ask you. And would you have had Tango or Pepsi? Because I've had Tango and I feel like I wanted Pepsi.
I would have had Pepsi all day long.
I would have had Pepsi. I'm gutted, you know. That's like fucking stoned I am. I did. And that was the first thing I didn't finish. Because did you not remember me start at one point saying which one I had?
You asked, and I thought you was offering me a drink, and I was like,
"All right." You
didn't fucking miles away then.
Oh mate, I don't even really want Tango. I only got Tango because when I was in the Morrison's where I got it, Tango was 2 for £2. So, but I wanted I wanted a good drink, so I stomached the Tango so I can scan that twice. You know what I mean? And get the Pepsi. So, because the Tango's the cheapest, like the cheapest fizzy drink that's always got deals on, that's what I did.
Mate, that's why.
What's that?
No one fucking wants it. That's why.
Oh, bro, it's horrible, isn't it? It's not. I think so. Pepsi. I prefer Pepsi to Coke. So the other, what's the brackets of drinks? It's Pepsi. What's on the right side? Coke, Fanta. What's the lemonade? Sprite.
What you want about? The good one.
You know, this is a terrible thing, isn't it? Do you know the machines where they'll have a drink, so you can pour your own drink in like a Mackey's abroad.
Yeah.
The drinks that they come in is either Coca-Cola, Sprite, Fanta. Do you know what I mean? And then the other side is Pepsi, Tango, 7-Up.
What do you mean by the other side?
Like that's what you'll either have one of them. So I mean, yeah, like Burger King has Pepsi, Tango.
Yeah. No, yeah. KFC have all the shit ones, don't they?
Yeah, KFC have Pepsi, Tango, and that, and Mackey's have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the Tango is just always the cheapest one, so that's how I've ended up with Tango. Do you know when I did that shop as well? There was a Morrison's next to the fucking Vets. This thing has killed me, you know, bro. It's the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing that's ever happened. Nah, not in my life, but it's bad, bro. It was terrible. It was the worst. May have seen it. I sent you the fucking picture of the dog. Didn't I? The fucking how big the dog was.
No.
Did I not?
No.
Look at the last thing I sent you. Look at this, bro. Look at my little Bobby. One sec. I'll send it in. I thought I had. Mate, my phone's been a mess. One sec. Bro, look at that. I can show it on here as well. I'll show it on that because his name's on it. The owner's been sound about it, so I can't even fucking give shit to the owner. You're on your phone, you have to cut it off. Yeah, the owner's been sound. So I can't give shit to the owner. I can only give shit to the fucking guy. But this isn't.
You've not even said.
I have WhatsApp.
Yeah, I can see the video, but yeah, the dog's massive, but I don't know what's it done.
Oh, Savage, my little dog. We'll talk. When we finish this, I'll fucking send that. We'll talk about this if we was going to talk about this. I always feel like before I had a joint, I was like, yeah, we can chat about Bobby in here, but I feel like I'll just cry. We're talking about life, mate. We're not talking about that. This will just be. This is just a live chat that goes up. Yeah, it's better to do them. It's better to record these live because then it just goes up. That's the only reason why you do them live. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean it goes up?
So if we do, remember we used to do these where we'd do it in it, but we wouldn't be live, and then I have to upload it and that. Then whereas if you just do it live, it just goes straight. It's on the thing now live, and then it's just basically like a good way of recording it because then it's just like it's live. It's up, done there. It's up there for now.
It stays on after you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean, and it's up there, like, and it's just like you can replay the live. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to upload it yourself. It's perfect. It's the easiest way because honestly, all the stuff like when I started doing this, I signed up to loads of shit, yes, to make it like the easiest way possible. And obviously, why did I think I was ever going to take this fucking seriously, mate? I never stick to anything in my life ever. So, about 3 months ago, about 4 months ago, I started cancelling all the shit because I realised it was all still coming out my fucking bank. That's exactly what happened with my pet insurance. Mate, I signed up to that pet insurance, yeah, fucking 4 years ago, and it's just always come out my bank all the time, and I've never looked at it, never thought about it again. And even I remember when I moved back to Bolton in April, I remember going through I had to sort my finances because by moving to Bolton, I'd lost basically a full-time job and renting one of the houses. So I was like 200 bit grand down. So I had to go through my finances and work out what the fuck where everything was going. And I realised my pet insurance had gone up a tenner. I was like, why the fuck is it gone up a tenner? So just because I'm a lazy bastard. I'm the perfect customer. Once you get me once, you can get me on the best introductory deal, I'll just leave it. I just forget about things. So when I'm in the fucking vets, bro, they're asking me, have you got insurance? And I'm like, I have got insurance. Didn't know it was. I had to go in the vets. I had to go on the bank transactions to find out what the transactions have been called to get the company that was my pet insurance was with. Animal fucking friends or something. Yeah, Animal Friends. And then I had to fucking ring them up and like go through all through like the security stuff to get access to my account because I've just never done it. Yes, brother, the dog needs fucking volley. I think the owner says he's put the dog down. The owners said they got the dog. They weren't with the dog, weren't with the owner. The owners have said, "Oh shit, you can't see comments." He's thinking, "Why have you just said this?" Josh, my mate, put in the comments about volleying the dog. So if I do this, can you see it? Yeah. See. But I didn't fucking. The owner was. It's the maddest story. How can my dog get scrammed in this? So there's fucking some random guy, bro, is about 10 steps ahead of me. About 10 yards ahead of me on the loop lines. I've got Bobby. Bobby's off the lead. Bobby starts to run. So I see their dog's off the lead. But this guy had a balaclava on, so I shouted Bobby, put him on the lead. So I've not put the video on my fucking story or nothing like that because of how graphic it is. But on the pardon?
Got a video of it?
Nah, I've just his Bobby when he fucking ripped him up. Joe sent it you, didn't I?
I've not seen it. I don't
think I've sent it. To be honest, I've not sent it to many people. It was mad. I did it, and I can't even think of why I did it when it happened. Like I took a video of it, and the vet was like, "Oh, that's a good thing you could do because can you airdrop on me?" Because when I took Bobby to I took Bobby to the vets with two strangers put me in the car. I was fucking miles away from my car. They heard the fucking attack from the top of the thing. Have you been on the loop? You must have been on the loop lines, haven't you? Because you're from around here.
What? I'm from nowhere near you, mate.
Loop lines go from fucking Highfield all through Little Luton, all through Warden, all the way to Monton, mate. It's one big thing. So you live in that area.
Where do you think I'm from?
I always thought like Warden, Little Luton ways.
Oh.
Where? Salford ways.
Oh, I'm from like East Manchester, so like near.
You're a proper man.
Yeah.
No way. I thought you was more like Salfordish.
Well, so all that time when you was going on about Little Luton, I thought you was joking.
Nah, I was because I thought you was probably more from like Salford and Little Luton would offend you.
No.
I actually think you were probably from Little Luton, but I thought you was from like round here.
Miles away.
Yeah, the loop lines mean nothing to you.
I don't know what that is. Never heard of it.
The loop lines is hang on, I'll show you. It starts up here. It starts up near my house, and it goes all the way to Monton. You know where Monton is, don't you?
I know Monton. Yeah.
I think how far Monton is from fucking Farmworth, and it's a continuous thing like this. It's a continuous thing like that. Yeah, so there's no roads or nothing. Obviously, sometimes it'll break for a road, like a little gap in the road. And it goes all the way from Farmworth to Monton, bro, walking. It's 10k from one walk to the other.
Fucking hell.
Sickest walk ever. I've been taking Bobby on it since he was born. Nothing like this has ever happened. Bro, the guy had a balaclava on. Oh, mate, I can still fucking picture his voice. It's that voice that, bro, sorry, bro. You know exactly what I mean, mate, honestly.
Yeah.
I hate him and I hate them. He fucking sort of...
Who's them?
Them, you fucking them. I'd never mind. Worst thing, bro, ever, mate. Shut up, bro. Worst thing. I've never seen nothing like it. You know what I keep thinking as well? Why did I wear Crocs? But I always wear. I was volleying this dog. I can laugh a little bit now that he might be all right, mate. I was fucking volleying this dog, but also having to scoop my toes at the end so my shoe didn't come off because the first time I kicked it, my shoe nearly came off. Oh, the worst, mate. This dog was acting like I was kicking this dog, kicking this dog as hard as I can, mate. And it was acting like, obviously, maybe not as hard because I didn't want to. I'm guessing I'd fucking work kicking it as hard because I had Crocs on. If I had shoes on, it would have been maybe better. I don't think it would have been better. And it wasn't even. It was like nothing was happening to it. Big dogs, then, mate. What is it? Belgium? I don't even know the name. Belgium Mill something. I said Alsatian, me, and then when I explained the story to the vets. I said, what's your real name for an Alsatian? Because that's what I text. I'm SE's the owner saying, have you got a German Shepherd? And he was like, nah. So when he said nah, are you taking the fucking piss out of me? The guys just give me your full name, address, and everything, saying this is your dog. And then I rang him, and he was like, no, I've got a Belgium something. I was like, obviously, if someone asks you if you've got a fucking German Shepherd, you say yeah, because anyone who doesn't know anything about dogs like me, they fucking look the exact same, except your dog's bigger. said, but then he has been sound. The guy's been sound. But his bird was fucking crying in the car while he was on the phone to me.
Has he not put any money to it?
I've not really got to that thing yet. This is at the point now where it's going to fucking definitely be, because obviously $3,000 I'm going to have to pay. Well, more. This is no. If they pass me back, Bobby, no. It's still only $3,000 I'll have to pay because the insurance does 5, but it's at 8 now. It's going to be fucking probably be about 10 by the time he's sorted, if he gets sorted. So either him or the other guys going to have to pay that, obviously. But
yeah.
The other guy, so the other guy, he was getting his dog robbed, you know. It's quite sad because I feel like he was losing his dog either way because they reckon they've had the dog put down. And I don't know if I believe them, but happened a couple of times to me, bro. It's horrible, isn't it? I punched and kicked fuck out of bull terriers and get off the dog, and it's like you've done nothing. No way, yeah, Josh, it's happened to him twice. How's that happened to you twice, bro? I feel like if that ever happened to me again, I would never have a dog, I think. That was horrible. Oh, Bobby's okay, not nice to go through that. Horrible. People are fucking writing nice things about Bobby, mate. Look at that. But yeah, it was terrible, bro. It was terrible. And then fucking, but so this dog's had, the guy didn't run at first, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Hurry up and come and get your dog. And then he starts running. And then when he gets to her, he didn't grab the dog at first. He left the dog for a bit. He was backing off from the dog. As the dog's moving back with Bobby, he's scared of the dog. And that's when he was going, it's not my dog. I was like, do you think I give a fuck, mate? Get the fucking dog. It's not whose fucking dog it is, mate. Grab the fucking dog. And then he grabbed the collar of the dog and like pulled it into I've just said on them loop lines. So just imagine it's down the embankment of like when you come off. I don't think I've got a better thing to show you. There must be. Yeah, like so it's basically on like the side bit, the grass there, do you know what I mean? At the fucking path shit there on the right.
Oh yeah.
I the collar back onto the path and then it let go of Bobby, but I genuinely think it let go of Bobby because it was just bored of fucking dragging him because I had him for about fucking 30-40 seconds. And then he put it on the lead and he goes, because they start lying. Because these people start lying straight away, bro. As soon as anything goes wrong, because the shitbags, yeah, deep down, they start lying straight away. He goes, he started going, oh, sorry, bro, he fucking bit through the lead. I said, bro, the fucking dog is on the lead and the lead's fine. What are you talking about? Straight away, because I knew he'd start talking shit. And then he's like, he had a balaclava on and like, so because I did think it was weird when I seen him doing fucking weird stuff with this dog with a balaclava on. That's why I put Bobby on the lead. And then as soon as he starts speaking, the intimidation just goes because he was a fucking melt. He was I was going to say to be fair to him then. Animal Friends charged me 600 overnights day and I couldn't claim it back. That charged me $3,000 to pay next to. No way. I'm with Animal Friends as well. Oh wait, not Animal Friends. I'm with Animal Friends Insurance. Who you with? Charge me. Bro, I'm going to get stung badly with this. No, like thousands or their insurance covers $5,000. This is someone's put this about Animal Friends. Their insurance covers me the insurance covers me $5,000 and he's at 8 and it's at $8,000 now. Like, so it's going to be, I reckon it'll finish at 10 because it's 700 a day in the vets. But he is fucked, to be fair to him. They are keeping him alive and they obviously care. I just think it's like a system where they just rob you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's heavy, mate. The vets do you.
This is going to be stinging me. I mean, I've always used to say, I fucking always fronted up and said to people, if it ever cost me thousands to get my dog fixed, it'd kill me to get him put down, but I'd just get him put down. Like, it's a dog. It's a dog. I'll just go and get another dog. I've said it to so many people. When I'm pissed or something, I'll be saying it. And people go, nah, you won't. And I was like, trust me, like, no dog means that much to me. And I fucking straight away, I signed the thing saying, yeah. Oh, mate. I couldn't think of him fucking going. I never thought I loved him this much. But now he's fucking... Oh, that was horrible, that, mate. It was horrible to see. Proper horrible to see. But like, you think he's going to be all right now?
It's like having a kid, though, isn't it? You can give it to the... Yeah, give it the big one to all your mates all you want, but it's like having a kid, mate. Once you've got a dog, that's it.
Oh, bro, that video is so sad, you know. Just looking through the thing now, where it's all cut open the side. They said, though, which is mad, this is a mad thing, but they said it was a good thing for him, really. Let me get that comment off. So usually when something like this happens, they have to cut open the belly to get in there to clean everything out because, like, obviously it's such a big hole. Shit gets in it. While he's getting dragged about, shit gets in it. When you're taking him to the vet, shit gets in it. While they're moving him, shit gets in the fucking thing. So they have to open the belly and thing it out. But they said what's good about the what was good about the operation? It was like a less of a thing for him. His belly was ripped open that they could just get in. Didn't have to cut anything. But like, it's good for him because they didn't have to cut it, so it's less trauma during the operation. But that's how fucking bad he was savage, mate.
Yeah, that's fucked all that. That's fucked.
Ripped to shred, bro. Bad.
Talk about wrestling instead because it's getting a bit sad.
I wonder. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we should. I tell you at the start of this, we're not going to talk about fucking thing yet. And we got off the subject of it. We was talking about drinks, and then Josh came in and fucking said the dog needs volleying, and now 15 minutes later, we're talking probably getting ripped to shred. This is fucking Josh's fault. I was having to talk about drinks and then move on from drinks. Who knows to? I had to delete that video. It was horrible. I know. I thought that. I feel like I don't know why I took that video, but then the vet said it was a good thing to do. But I feel like I needed people to see how bad it was. The nice part of the story is though, some woman shouts down from the top of the loop lines because his house is at the top of the thing. It's dipped down. She's like, "Oh, does anybody need to go to a vet? I just heard a dog fight." Because he must hear them all the time with living there because it's a dog walking place, isn't it? And just fucking threw me in the car, blood all over the car. I've still got his fucking. How bad is this year? I've never in my life walked as far as I walked on that walk. Yeah, I always do 5K, and I remember I set off to do 5K. I set off to do a 5K, and so I didn't take my charger. My phone was on 2% when I was in the vet. So I was like, listen, I am not this irresponsible person whose phone dies on them all the time. My phone never, ever, ever, ever dies on me. Like, I can probably count on one hand how many times my phone's died on me on my life. I said, but I wasn't even supposed to be out this long. My phone's on 2%. And when my phone got to 5%, I put it on airplane mode and fucking just so I could just have tunes for the rest of the walk and started power walking. And that must have been how I caught up to the dog, the silver dog. There's about 100 things in this where fucking I should never been there. And then it turns out it's just some guy. That's what I was saying about the fucking to get off the attack. Yeah, the guy who had the dog had fucking was robbing the dog. Some guy had put the dog up for being rehomed because it wasn't good around his kid, like saying it weren't good with his newest kid. His kid's got 5 kids. Obviously, look at the fucking dog. Yeah. And this guy was like, yeah, we're dog trainers. Sent him an Insta and that, used his Insta. Said they had a website, but the website was down because a marketing team sent me all the screenshots of it. And they said they were going to go and train the dog for him, and took his dog, and his dog was being robbed. His dog was being robbed at the time, 100%, because the guy's like, he was saying the dog said he was going to train the dog and all this. The guy took the dog back to him, was like, it's just bit me, we can't train it. And then I rang him going like, sick of saying your dog's just killed my dog. And he was like, what the fuck? No, what do you mean? And I told him all. He said they got it put down, but I don't know if they did. It's easy to explain when I'm not stoned, and I'll send you all the fucking screenshots. Like 20 screenshots of him, but it's tight because the guy was sound and his missus was sound. But as I'm reading the conversation between him and the Asian guy, I'm just thinking, like, how have you fell for this from this guy? Because he says, obviously, he says, like, it's our family dog. Can I see some training videos? And the guy sends in like 7 of these training videos, and I found one of them just on a random Instagram straight away, in 5 minutes, just on a random completely different dog thingy Instagram. The Instagram page that he was talking to him on had 5 followers. So how was you getting? How was you being that stupid? Got my fucking dog killed. Horrible, mate. The worst. Right, let's talk about nice things. Let's talk about Liverpool winning the fucking league. Can you believe I'm finally going to see it properly? Not like last time, not like the COVID one.
Well, the first that didn't count.
No, I say there's the first one. No one can say the first one doesn't count as a league title for Liverpool. Like, Liverpool have won the Premier League, can't say that ever. It was 26 points clear. Like, for the club, that is a real league title. No one can take that away from us, mate. If anything, COVID made us win it less. We would have broke every record if COVID hadn't come, mate. We'd have 1,000,000% got 100 points.
You don't
mate,
know
we'd lost one game. We'd dropped 3 before COVID. We'd dropped, what was it, 100 and we'd won 100 and someone will tell me in the comments here, 107 points out of 109. We drew once with Man United. Otherwise, we would have won like 50 odd in a row, something like that, or something stupid in a row. It was what you're talking about, mate. COVID's what fucked us up. So we won the league, but for the fans, it was terrible.
Everyone else fucked it off, though, didn't they? They just thought, fuck this, they're already clear.
What do you mean already fucked it off, bro? The gap got legs. What are you talking about? We was more ahead before. What are you talking about? This is where people just make shit up.
You know what? I don't even watch football anymore.
I know. No, I know. I don't watch football if I'm not there. Like, if Liverpool, I watched the PSG game the other day, to be honest, both legs. To be honest, I watched both legs of that. But, like, if Liverpool play in the league and I don't go to the games, I don't really watch on TV. I just keep up with the scores.
You don't think everything's just a bit shit at the minute?
But everything in life or football?
No, not life, like sports. It's not. It's like
terrible. But I think life as well, mate. Do you know, this is the maddest thing to jump on, right? Have you not noticed, right? You walk because you're in Thailand, aren't you? Think, right, you can't snap your. This is. I don't know how we've got to this, but this is a thing that's been happening in my life since I've got JJ now. Things are getting shitter though. You can't snap yogurt pot clean, you know. You can never snap a yogurt pot clean, bro, because all the stuff they use, and I've looked online. This is a real thing. When I find something like this, actually, they're now using like the even cheaper by law plastic and stuff on your yogurts and shit. You can't snap them, bro. You can't snap yogurts. I know you're just thinking, what are you on about? But listen. It's like that with everything. I'm trying to think of one like so as well. Do you know oat milk and things like that with that sort of thingy, that sort of lid? Put the oat milk here one set. This is important stuff.
Fucking hell.
Looking at me like, why does this matter? But of course it matters because it's our life, right? Look at do you know these sort of cartons?
Yeah.
You can, because of how bad the plastic is that makes the thingy. The first time you open this, there's not a person in the world who's ever opened one of these and hasn't either splashed around them or splashed themselves, just to leave in a little bit. Because the plastic they're using them now is fucking terrible. So when you're saying, oh, shit's everything, I think everything is shit. I think everything's gone shit. We're getting terrorised by everything. And even sports is shit now.
Yeah,
there's no superstars in football.
It's like we said, we was talking about UFC one the other day. Just everything's shit, bro. Like I feel
UFC's
like
the worst.
I feel like, you know what I feel like is happening? Like everything's been going for so long now. Then they start making new rules, and then the new rules are like, it's like having health and safety officers just fucking. You know what I mean? Just like
I do get you. No sport's dangerous anymore, though, is it? But then I get. Nah, it should be. I feel like, yeah, right. If you saw like boxing, you're never going to be able to make boxing safer. So there isn't any real rules that come in in boxing or anything, or MMA really that come in and make the sport any safer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck my glass up as a JJ. But how did I just lose my train of thought then by fucking glasses? What is wrong with me? Yeah. So but like I feel like all of the sports now, like so like F1, they've made F1 unwatchable. I know obviously a lot of it is to do like people have died in that, but if you say you want to be an F1 driver, yeah, you must spend your life. It must be part of the thrill. What makes you be so good, knowing that you could fucking die doing this. So why do they like soften up sports when people know what they're getting into when they get into? If you box, mate, you know you can die boxing.
Yeah.
I'm going to force JJ to box, and I know, man. Can't say that. I'm forcing him into a sport that I think that he could possibly get hurt in. But listen, it'll change his life being in boxing. When he's fucking a millionaire, right, and he's flying around the world because he's a boxer, you'll be like, thanks, Dan, for making me box. This life's sick.
Yeah.
I'd take it. I didn't get forced to box.
Yeah.
Why did you not actually box? Like, did you not box as a kid?
Yeah.
Or did you box as a kid?
You know what? I was always better at football. Always.
This is what everyone says, bro.
Honestly, no. Like from being a kid up until about.
Were you good? Academy?
Eh?
Like good at football, or just good at football?
Yeah. Like, I went up to remember Berry? They're obviously before.
Yeah, Berry used to have a sick academy back in the day. You're not that younger than me, are you?
I'm 29.
Yeah, 33. I'm 33. I'm 33 in a week, less than a week. I'm 33 in 2 days.
Considerably fucking younger than you, mate.
Oh yeah, once you get 30, we're all the same. 30, all 30-year-olds are just finished. When are you 30? When are you 30?
Next year, I've got another year yet.
All right. Yeah, now you are proper younger.
That's why I've come over here, lad. You get a new lease of life going over here. It's fucking sick.
I'm stuck here now. I've got a kid. I can't. I always think I would have 100%. Being able to just rent all your houses out here and live over there. You could live like a king without even having to do anything over there.
Have you seen that fucking scruff who's went viral on TikTok because she's on disability from obviously back home, but she was living over here on it, and she's just been nipped.
Fuck off.
Yeah. She was living in where was she living? Pattaya. You know where Pattaya is? You heard of Pattaya?
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't come point on a map, but I know it's part of fucking Thailand.
Yeah, well, it's where all the brasses are and all.
That's sick, you know. That's a sick. Yeah. So if you was on good benefits here, you could live like easy over there, couldn't you?
Yeah, but you probably need about minimum 1,500 quid
a month.
Yeah.
To live good.
To live good, yeah.
Like good. What would the gaff? So right, if you say you want a budget 5 ton a month for a gaff, what gaff are you getting for that?
It depends where you are as well. Like I'm in Bangkok now. Obviously, you know, I've just moved here. I've got like a decent.
Terrorized by Russians.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
getting bullied out. We'll get onto that. We'll fucking dome them off as well. We'll give it them. But I pay. What do I pay? I pay about 330 quid for a nice apartment here.
That's so good.
Mate, consider compare it to back home. I've got a fucking.
You can't get nothing. You literally can't get like a. You can't even get really. I think at the minimum round for something like 4 tons for a fucking like a HMO or something. Like literally sharing a fucking front room with people around here. Like I actually think that's like maybe 3.5, 400, but I don't know that fucking market. But 3.5, 400 is probably the limit for that, like the most for that, the cheapest for that.
Yeah, I think it's about 330 for where I am, but I've got a fucking mate. It's mad. To me, it's normal now because I've been here for a bit. But it's like I've got a rooftop pool, I've got a gym, I've got a sauna. There's a fucking mate. There's a room here.
Tell them, bro. Tell them what you've got, bro.
It's a golf simulator room.
This is sick. See, I set myself up in my 20s to be able to live with what you're doing, but like easy because everything would just be paid for because of my things in England and fucking can't do it, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking sad for you, mate. But
I don't think my skin would hold up though. My eczema would be too bad over in Thailand, bro. If I moved there for a considerable amount of time, my skin would just peel off. I think I wouldn't be able to do it.
Mate, I was gonna say as well. Like, obviously, I've been in Phuket for like a year. It's up there. I've just
go on. Well, was it not hot there?
Oh mate, it's fucking boiling. I can't walk. Like I'm not even like a sweaty guy. Like it takes a bit for me to sweat. I'm pissing in. Mate, I must have lost about a kilo in a week. I'm shredded.
You get used to it, or is it just too hot all the time?
I got used to it down there. I can't see myself getting used.
What's the difference? Like what we're talking? I only know degrees. What are you saying? It's there, and what was it there?
It's probably like temperature wise, it's probably the same, about 36, but it's like
36, mate, all the time.
Yeah. But here it's more humid, so like you step outside and you're just pissing in sweat straight away. I went out last night, right? I went out, and in Bangkok, like you've got like you got the underground in London.
Yeah.
They've got an overground here, so you just fly about on that. It's well easier. So I got that to a certain place, and it's that big here, mate. Like I think the population's like 14 million people.
What in Bangkok?
In Bangkok, I think something around that, 11 to 14. Yeah. Right.
What's the population of the UK? 69 million. No way. So like a fucking full. My maths is going to let me down. Nah. What is that? About 20%. 20% of the UK in one fucking city.
Yeah. Well, I got talking to someone last night, and I got on. I've been hammering ChatGPT. I fucking love it. Anyway,
I've never been on that, you know.
This is how old we are now, mate. Things like this, like I get a thrill out of shit like this. So we worked it out. Bangkok it's something stupid, like 100 times bigger than Manchester.
What? It's not massive.
It's fucking massive, mate. You look on
100 times bigger than Man. Oh yeah, 100 times bigger than Man. Fucking hell, yeah. I thought you meant that. Yeah. I thought you meant that as in like. I was thinking, why have they come all them people in that?
Mate, honestly, mate. So I got this beat. It's called the BTS, the overground thing. I got it to this certain area, and I looked on the map for this. There's like a bar that I was going to, and it looked on the map about a 5-minute walk. I clicked directions. It took me 35 minutes to walk. I'm wearing a grey t-shirt. I'm pissing. I get there. The only reason I went there as well is because someone told me that like there's no knobheads there. Like decent people go there. I couldn't be asked being surrounded by knobheads.
What, were you gonna move there?
No, it was like it's like a bar. It was a bar and like a restaurant.
Fucking hell, I thought you were gonna move there.
No, I was just going for a fucking for something to eat.
So you have to go for something to eat, like in a top pissing wet with sweat and that.
Yeah, I was well embarrassed because like I say, I'm not like a sweaty person. It's never happened to me in my whole life. I'm sat there, mate. I've got napkins stuffed up my t-shirt trying to dry myself. Oh, it was horrible.
I'd have had to find somewhere to buy a new t-shirt, definitely.
Oh, it was the worst. It was the worst.
Go on.
That's the other bad thing when you go, like, obviously if you're in the main bit, if you need something ASAP, like let's say you shit yourself and you need some new fucking box or something, you can get it like that. But when you go off the main line, like you said then, you try and buy a t-shirt, you're walking for a fucking
nowhere for anything. So what is this bar gaff just in the middle of nowhere?
It's not in the middle of nowhere. It's just that everything's just massive, mate. It's just it's horrible.
Nah, I know what you mean. You need a fucking. Do you not have a pen or anything like that as well? I know you wouldn't go.
I did in Phuket. I'm gonna get one. I did tell myself I'm not gonna drive it. It's a bit mad, but I'm gonna have to get one, mate.
Place wise, which you reckon are you gonna in? Like, better. I know it's a better like working situation and everything in the new one, but do you reckon you prefer Phuket to Bangkok?
No.
Or do you reckon?
Yeah, I prefer the city anyway. But you go Phuket, like it's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's nice for an holiday. It's not nice.
To live there. So you're like a city boy now, then you Bangkok like a city, like a proper city, like a. Why not?
You know what Bangkok reminds me of? I've never been to Tokyo before, but it reminds me of what I imagine Tokyo to.
Bangkok's like a city, yeah. I was still thinking you was like still going to be like, you know, the videos you put up in the past where you're like in the sticks a little bit, and it seems like it's chill all the time. So what's the gym's going to be like there? In like,
it's so the gym that I'm at here, it's like central Bangkok, where it's kind of just going out, so it's not too hectic. But it's all like what you'll see if you ever come over here, like all the boxing gyms and that, it's all like open air. There's no AC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, will yours be open air in the city? Like, is it in the city? Nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing it would just be like the bottom floor or something. But in all your old, I'm looking on your Insta now, in your old videos, yeah. So like this one, think about how like green it looks outside. That won't be like that now, will it? On your new videos, it won't be green in the background. Yeah.
More like fucking grey because there's just buildings everywhere. It's all built up.
No way. But they'll still be open air.
Yeah. There's a video on my Instagram of me in the new gym.
Where?
It'll be recent. It's like they invite me to be like a collaborator on a post.
Never
they're all very similar. They're all built like with fucking tin roofs and shit like that, like proper cheap.
Oh, I can see it now. Yeah, I thought that was green. No way, because look, there's like literally some of the shittest trees ever. So I thought it was an old video.
Yeah,
it's actually like a proper city, innit?
Yeah.
No way.
It's pretty, you know what's pretty sick though? Like I've got it, and then when did I start work? I started working on Monday, a little bit, and then Tuesday morning I got a call from one of the guys who runs the gym, and he was like, "I need you to go to. Have you heard of the Muay Thai stadium called Rajadamnern? It's like the biggest one.
Nah,
it's like the most popular stadium in the fucking whole world if you're into Muay Thai, right?
Is that where one do the fucking Friday ones from?
No, that's Lumpini.
That's Lumpini. That's the one I've heard of.
Similar though, but the Rajadamnern's the main one. It's sick. They've got a fucking they've just built like an interactive roof. Do you know, like that Sphere in Vegas?
Yeah.
Fucking sick, mate. But like this, if you're into Muay Thai, this is like the gaff to be. So I got a call Tuesday morning. He was like, "Can you go to Rajadamnern? One of the guys is fighting."
No way. No.
Got a call to him, but I couldn't go. I was fucking tied up. I was doing something. But then so I knocked that back. Hey, get on this. Went back in on Wednesday. It's mad, really. And I think about it. I sat down last night, had a joint, and I was like, my life's a bit mad. So I got in on Wednesday, and he was like, "Oh, Joe, in April, you're going to China for 4 days." I was like, "What?
What for? To corner someone?
I'm fighting
You're fighting?
Eh?
You're fighting?
No, so one of the lads there.
Oh, that's what I said, cornering then. Fucking up.
Yeah. So he's like, "Yeah, you're going up to the north of China. It's next to Mongolia." I was like, "All right."
So will you get put up in that? I'm guessing the promotion pay for shit like that, don't they?
Yeah, they'll pay.
Is there big money in it?
Eh?
Well, is he? Well, because you said to me before, and I get this because I know like Muay Thai don't make much, especially like is there ever big money in it? Like big money.
I think when the Chinese are involved, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was down in Phuket, one of the other lads was coaching a guy, MMA fighter in China, and he won. What was it? I think he won $500,000.
For what?
They did like a PFL type tournament, but like a Chinese. Yeah. And he won $500,000 for. I think he won the whole thing and it was $500,000. So instead of $1 million, it was $500,000. But it's just some little fucking promotion somewhere. So.
No way. Oh, you'll get put up in a sick gaff in China in that.
Hopefully I fucking make it back.
Why? What's the? Is it close? Are they close to each other? What's the flight to China?
Yeah, well, China's massive in it. So like, if you was to go to like the closest point of China from here, I think to go Hong Kong, it's about 2.5 hours, 3 hours from here.
Oh, that's not bad. I was going to. Wait, you were saying that then? I thought you were going to say about 9 hours or something.
Well, yeah, but if you go up to the north of China, it might be something like that.
I forget how smart. You know, I as much as I give shit to fucking little England as I probably am one. You know, I always forget how big everywhere else is because we're so small.
Honestly, like
people like Americans, do you know MMA fighters and that when they're on that Ariel Helwani show?
Yeah.
Or that's a terrible example. When Americans like are with an English person discussing how we can drive from like one end of the country to the other in about 7 hours.
Yeah.
Like, they just cannot believe it.
Yeah.
You can drive some place. You can drive to like the state next door. It takes like 5 hours to get there.
Yeah, when I'm at home as well. Let's say one of the lads wants picking up, and about 15 minutes away to us, that's long. I'm like, oh fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
15 minutes.
Oh, it's fucking long, mate. When you're at home, I don't know what it is. We're just lazy cunts.
When was the last time you were back here?
November 2023. I've not been back.
Did you not come back for Christmas?
No.
What?
Because
Christmas?
No, because when I was in Thailand 3 years ago, I came back for Christmas as a bit of a surprise from my mum, and it was the shittest time of my life, mate. It's fucking freezing.
Yeah, but you're not a Christmas guy.
I am when I'm in Thailand, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck, bro? Nah, Christmas, when people are, so my mate Seb went to Thailand for 6 weeks over thingy, December and January, and I was jealous the whole time he was there, except like Christmas week. I couldn't think of being anywhere else other than at home for Christmas, mate. Christmas is the sickest. What
did he say about Christmas over here? Because it is a bit weird.
I don't know if I asked him, but he doesn't like Christmas anyway. He terrorizes me for everything I do like Christmas.
Yeah, it's weird over it. It just felt like a normal day. It was a bit.
Do they not really celebrate it?
Nah, like I think if they do, it's more for kids and shit like that. Like it's a Buddhist country over here, so they've got their own.
Oh, have they? Oh shit! I wasn't even sure what the thing was over there. But is it Buddhism?
Yeah, you will see like decorations and that in like places like Phuket where I was because it's tourist.
Touristy, yeah. So will Bangkok not be like mass Christmas? Will it not be?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, bro, like Bangkok do it like big because when I first got here, like 2023 November, all the decorations were up. Like I remember seeing this Christmas tree, mate. It must have been about 40 feet tall. It was massive. So to be fair, yeah, Bangkok do it proper, but I was on one of the islands for it last year, and it was weird.
So what? How can you just want to be? You just end up doing Christmas on your own. How can you do Christmas on your own?
Shit. That is shit. It is shit. But then you got to think like, does one day really matter in the grand scheme of things? Like,
Christmas, yeah. You know what? This Christmas Day. This Christmas Day was the worst Christmas Day. I look forward to Christmas more than anything. Summer, yeah, obviously I love summer. Summer's the best time of the year. It's hard to be sad in summer and that. But when summer ends and it's the weather starts getting a bit colder, I'm not as miserable as I should be because I think, don't worry, Christmas will be here soon. December for me, the whole month of December is my favourite. I like December more than I like summer. But summer's obviously longer and better. But I just love when all the decorations go up, you get in the shops. I am Mr. Christmas, bro. And this year, Christmas Day, worst Christmas day of my life. We went out for a meal for the first time ever on Christmas Day. Hated every single second of it. Never hated something. All my life, I've been vocal about how much I hate the thought of people who go out and have Christmases. I laugh at my mates who would do it all the time to my own family, saying, how can they go for a curry on Christmas Day and stuff like that? Fucking, they booked. We didn't go for a curry though. Fucking booked us a thingy, bro. It was awful. I was at the meal. I'm at this meal, yeah, not even enjoying it because I'd rather just be at home eating. Do you know where you can like? Nothing I ever get served to me in a restaurant will make me want to stop eating. I want to eat loads. I want to be getting things in, scooping it on my plate. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be having a little set thing. And as they're making me this, I'm feeling bad for them. They're working on Christmas Day. You make me talk about working on Christmas Day, and then you can't. You'll see literally the first person I said, "Oh, I can't believe you're working Christmas Day." And I'm like, "Well, obviously he's working Christmas Day, mate, because you're fucking here getting food off him." I got outvoted to go. I said, I'll never ever. I said to my family, I'll never go again. I'll spend Christmas on my own. or do whatever before I ever go for a meal again on Christmas Day, mate. It's awful. Terrible.
Yeah, to be fair, me and my family did it a few years ago. It weren't great. It was fucking shit. I think I had a fucking pad thai on Christmas Day.
A what?
Like the noodles.
Oh, I mean, that's what I couldn't get my head around. I ordered a kebab that night at my house. Yeah, on Christmas Day, you eat that much. Because if you have a Christmas dinner at your mum and dad's house, I always have it at mum and dad's, like on Christmas Day, you eat that much that you can't eat anything else there. You just slowly drink and don't get pissed because you're that full. You eat literally that full, you don't get pissed, do you?
Yeah,
it's like a different level of pissed, isn't it, where you just feel a bit fuzzy, really. I don't feel like I never really get bladdered or wankered on Christmas Day.
Yeah, you feel fucked, don't you?
And then most people have a drink. Do you go out on Christmas Eve? When you was back around here and that, did you?
Do work?
No, like, would you go out and... You know, some people make a big thing of going out Christmas Eve. I was never like that.
Yeah, we do that. I do, yeah. Like, it was worse when I was younger. Like, we'd take it too far, like...
Yeah, the best, I'd say, I don't know why, it's probably I don't know why I can't do it, but just because I love Christmas that much, I don't. But one of the best nights I ever had was going out on Christmas Eve. It was fucking hilarious. But then I remember, go on.
Because everyone's in a good mood.
Everyone, yeah, and the pub's sick. Everyone's in a Christmas jumper. I loved it. It was good. It was for someone who loves Christmas. Going out on Christmas Eve makes you like Christmas more because it's a proper Christmas night. But it wasn't one of them. None of my people go. Oh, that's the only thing when people think about it. So I can imagine that you can ruin your Christmas Day. But when people go, my mum and dad have said I ruined Christmas, I think, mate, my mum and dad would never let me ruin Christmas. They'll just let me die.
Yeah.
How can you possibly ruin someone's Christmas? But it was bad. I remember I was falling asleep while people were opening presents and that, like, and I was rough. And then you don't even eat a lot when you're that rough. Your stomach can't even handle a lot of food. Sad. So that's why I don't wait. But I had a sick night. But you know what was worse? The reason I always think why we were rougher. Just think how long ago this was. Because we all went out and then we all got up. I remember getting in at 3, but then we all it was back in the days of the Xbox thingy. We all jumped on Gears of War till about 5:30 in the morning. carried on drinking, playing fucking Xbox with everyone on Xbox Live. Doing Gears of War.
Yeah.
Playing that, and then went to sleep. Oh, it was the roughest ever. But I never I don't think I've ever been out. I've never been out on Christmas Eve since. But I did love it. I did love the night out, but it's not worth killing Christmas Day. Christmas Day is a sacred day. The whole December's good. I like all the things like, do you know when like zoos and that put Christmas lights up at night? You can go around the zoo. I do all that shit, mate.
You can tell you've got a kid, mate. Fucking hell.
I did it before that.
Never did that in your life. Going to the zoo on Christmas Eve.
I did it before. What? You say?
I've just never heard of that in my whole life, bro.
What? Going all the Christmas lights and that?
What's that? Say again.
What? Would it be like going to zoos and stuff like that, and doing like when they turn like forests into like Christmas? I used to like December 4. That's so I could go and do stuff like that. So it's a birdie thing, I think, to be honest. We're doing it with your bird. I don't think it's a kiddie thing. It is. I have done it with JJ as well. I've done all the different walks, but I used to do that before I had a kid. That's why I love getting a hot chocolate and that, and going. Maybe I'm just fucking gay. Doing yeah, exactly what it is. It's just straight up. That's what it is. I love them, bro. I love it when the forest gets turned into a Christmas walk, and then they'll put you on little trails. You get a little hot chocolate. There's little places that sell nice drinks and shit.
It's about 9.
I do all the Harry Potter ones. They always have a Harry Potter one at Christmas in Thingy. Somewhere in Manchester, not far, 20 minutes down the Lancs. Sick, bro.
Yeah,
I love it all. That's why I love Christmas.
Not into it at all.
And then the good thing about another thing, December, then like so obviously back in the days when I had a full-time job, you'd get like 2 and a bit weeks off because it was a Christian organisation who I worked for. And
who the fuck did you work for?
I worked for the Salvation Army for like nearly 8 years.
Oh, fucking hell.
I had a good job. I had a very, very good job, and then I fucking left to go travelling, and then COVID happened, so I never ended up going travelling, and I didn't fucking get my job back because I left in a bit of a mad way. So a sick job, Brian, the sickest job. I was sensible, me all through me. I'd say till about 26, 27, I was quite a sensible person. I had my head screwed on. Then I just...
And now your head fell off?
My head fell off. My head's been all right for ages, but that was Sam with my dog. That was Sam with Bobby, my little sick Bobby. Oh, can't get back on Bobby. Let's stay on Bobby. So let Liverpool again. We didn't even finish about Liverpool winning the league. How did you manage to distract me and not let me boast about Liverpool winning the league?
You know what?
I can't fucking believe it.
You know why I'm not really asked? I've not watched. This is God's honest truth as well. I've not watched a football match since Oh, mate, it must have been when we won the league last.
You was a big City fan as well.
Eh?
You was like I've probably got 4 people on my Insta who were City fans who went to the City games, and you was one of them.
Yeah. Obviously, I like every time I wake up after they've played, I'll Google the score.
When are we playing? If Liverpool play City at 4:00 on a Sunday, what time's it there?
It's 7 hours ahead here, so 11.
See, that's a good time to watch football.
Eh?
I'd be watching. That's a good time to watch football later at night and that.
Head at 10.
Yeah, 11 actually. 11's late. No, what am I talking about? I never awake at 11.
Depends on the day, bro. Like
11, no, that's late, mate. I'm never even awake at 11 during the week, and then the game finishes at 1. Who's staying up at 1 to watch fucking City versus Watford? Watford,
Yeah.
they're not even in the league. Fulham.
still, like I've missed the derby and everything. I've not, like when we played United, I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, but did you lose that one? Was that the 2-1 one?
I don't even know what score it was, bro. Like honestly, I do not have a.
You've lost a sick derby this year. It was where they you battered them when it was 1-0, but then they scored 2 late on. Well, you can't take this is not about City or about your love for football. This is just about you want to win the league, bro. That's all that is. I spent my life watching all you win the league.
I am a guest, but go on.
I'm not joking. This is just it's just the best thing ever, bro. You've seen it how many times now? You've done 6 in the last 7, haven't you?
I think so. 6. Yeah.
And every year I have to look at your stupid little. You embarrass yourself when you do that, bro. When you get on the pitch, bro. It is. I love you to bits, me, but it is embarrassing to get on the pitch, bro. And you do it every time. Just let them play because you ruin it for the players.
But the players, they're on fucking dough.
Yeah, but it's better for you while they're all running around, hugging each other, and you're hugging your mates. You don't need to.
Yeah.
I feel so passionate about this. I feel like you ruin. I get it. Get on the pitch, but what for? You just get on the pitch and then stand around talking to each other. So why don't you just talk in the stands and let the players stick shit on the pitch?
To be fair, like I'm not massive on it. The one time that I liked
it. Every year I have to watch you on the pitch and it kills me thinking, when am I going to see Liverpool in the league properly, mate? Because one time they did, no one was there.
I mean, getting on the pitch, it's not like a fucking be all and end all. But the one time I did like it, my old man was with me.
Yeah, that would have been good.
And he said to me like back in like years ago, it was a massive thing. Like at the end of the year, I don't know if he was just talking about City or like everyone would try and make an effort to just fucking run on the pitch.
I'm not having this.
I don't know if it was everyone. I don't know if it was just City. It might just be City, but yeah. Then when he came to the last game of the season with me, 2 years ago, I had to fucking.
Which last game was that? Was that? Who was you going against the league for? Or was it the league wrapped up?
I feel like we played Chelsea.
Chelsea at home?
Yeah, I can't remember though.
I wonder who was that? I wonder if we were going to the last day. Were you in that one? I remember
that was Villa.
It was a Villa game.
No. I mean, when I got on with my dad, I think it was when we might have won it. I think we needed a draw against Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea. All right, yeah. The Villa one. I can understand. I always think the Villa one must have been like. Did you go to the Villa one? Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That must have been like a proper fucking let off.
That was like for me. That was worse than it sounds bad, but the Aguero one.
You reckon? Yeah, no, I can believe that. A few people because when that post before getting off Twitter, there was City fans who were saying that at the time that was better than the Aguero one. I feel like because that is probably revisionist history as well because that Aguero one was United. Was that your first one or second? That was your first one, wasn't it?
That was the first one, yeah.
And you took it off United, but then I think because our rivalry was more. Your rivalry with them was like just more like deep root hated, but I feel like ours was like a proper competitive thing. Whereas you terrorised us in trophies and that. But if we win that one there, it's the gap between what you did and what we did in that little era is it's a bit different. You know what I mean? So it was a big one for you, and 2-0 down to fucking Gerrard managed team. Everything makes it. It must have been sick on that ground.
It was horrible though. Like the way it was fucking. I don't really get like pissed off over football. Never have. I've never really got like fuming. I'm not sat there fucking knuckles and all that, trying to fucking scrap and all that. But like that one was horrible. It was in the back when I think was it Coutinho scored, didn't he?
Coutinho scored 2, bro.
When he scored the second one, I was just coming back from having a piss, and I just thought I can't go back down there. And then Rodri grabbed one back, didn't he?
Yeah. So do you know what's the saddest thing? What I know it always annoys me. People. I slag Gerrard off all the time. Still love him, but I slag him off all the time. But a lot of people not blame him, but like jokingly blame him. The only thing I should have said, I say is, why did he take Coutinho off? But we can't blame him when he somehow manages to get Villa 2-0 up at the Etihad, yeah. And when you use a 2-0 down, we're losing. We can't blame him. We're losing. If we were doing our job, and by the time they're 2-0 up, we should be able to be fucking 2-0 up. If Villa can be 2-0 up, why can't we? If we're 1-0 up against Wolves and use a 2-0 down to Villa, the whole dynamic that Ellis says, this is fucking early, this. I don't think I've ever won. We started at we're at 11, wasn't it? Don't let me get off this topic. This is important. If you are in the ground but you know the staff, the players maybe not on the actual pitch, might not hear exactly, but you know the staff and everything, and you know how bad Pep's head falls off and stuff, yeah? When you go 2-0 down to Villa, you all hear that we are 1-0 up against Wolves, not saying it goes any differently, but it can't hurt, can it?
Well, they'll know by like how the fans are, won't they?
Yeah, how panicked the fucking benches and stuff.
Yeah.
Listen to Pep, usually love Pep forever. I think he's not overrated because it's weird to say because which is one, but I don't see him as anywhere near like I don't see him like a Mourinho. I don't see him as like the Mourinho. You're gonna laugh at me for this, but I don't see Pep as Mourinho, Klopp, Fergie. I don't see him up with them.
What?
Klopp, bro. I'm top. Klopp, what he did to go against, bro, fuck you, mate. If we weren't going against City, which is like owned by a fucking Gulf state, Klopp would have had like three league titles.
Yeah,
and we got us so many European Cup finals. Listen, this is my argument is because everything Pep's done at the clubs he's done it at, anyone could do it at. Any man, Steve Bruce, if you put him with the budget, you can, bro. What do you mean? Because everyone's Vincent Kompany's going to win the fucking Vincent Kompany just took Burnley down and is going to win that German league. So everything he did in Germany with Bayern Munich means nothing because he didn't win a Champions League one. The Barcelona is the one where you can hang your hat and he can say, look at, but then he literally somehow out of nowhere inherited probably 4 of the best 50 players that have ever kicked a ball in one era from their academy.
Yeah.
But I know he still did a lot of them. He won titles and that and got them to be amazing. But then the City one, bro. If he hadn't won the treble does make it like, yeah, of course, because if he just kept winning everything domestically and couldn't get that one European one over the line, you're thinking that then, mate, outspend everybody. I know United have spent the same.
Do we though?
You do, bro. When you like to do, United have spent £1 billion, yeah, but United generate crazy money. You just get given. Liverpool and United have to spend our money. Bro, you're literally owned by one of the richest families in the world. You can't take this away from us.
I don't like.
Why do you deny it? I'd love it. I would be like, yeah, I'm love it. Good. I'd be like, I want Liverpool to get took over by Arabs. I want it. I'm begging for it.
That's what I've never understood. Like, this goes for anything. If I've got a business, I should be able to put every fucking penny.
No, I agree, but then don't deny that's what it is, and that's why we didn't win more and you won more because you're just richer.
Oh yeah, it is. But it's also we've had fucking. You say like Steve Bruce could do it, mate. We've had. I
don't mean.
They've won it.
But you still won the league. Mancini could never win another Premier League with any other team, and he'll never get a job like that to win a Premier League, and he won it with you.
Don't know, he's a good manager.
No, do you know what? He went and won the Euros. So let's say Pellegrini won the league with you, and he's gone like that, which proves he was probably a little bit wrote off when he was reviews as well, and he still managed to win a league. Like, it's easy to win a league at City.
His first year, though, his first year. I don't know if you remember it. We played some fucking sick football,
I love Pellegrini. I like Pellegrini when he was Pellegrini. That was when I was properly into football. I loved Pellegrini. I've always loved Pellegrini. Obviously, I didn't like him when he was mad. Do you know what? This is what annoys me. This is what saddens me about Pep. Yeah, I have to hate Pep now, and I do. I despise him, and it doesn't matter to him. But I slag off his career and that. But at first, Pep was like a savior to me, bro. He was at Barcelona, stopping United, winning multiple Champions League. He was like I loved him. Couldn't believe how good this guy was. And then he went to Bayern Munich, and he was just like out of sight, out of mind. And then obviously, everything he's done at City and how horrible he's been at City and just such a weird guy. I feel like we weren't. I bet other teams in Spain, you don't get it because you love him, obviously. You probably think the same about Klopp, but us fans just think he's a weird, mad guy. Most people. Obviously, a lot more people think he's more like he's a genius, weird, mad guy, but he's a fucking mad guy. That's what I'm saying about the Wolves thing. Pep, mate, you started the Champions League final without Rodri.
That's his head.
He's capable. He's capable of getting in his own head and doing mad shit. If we're 1-0 up and using 2-0 down, he could have done anything, made any sort of sub that fucked you up. He's a mad guy, and we never did that. So
he's made some mad decisions. He's more like so in like the first half of when he was here, or when he was managing us. Sorry, like his first like 3-4 years. He'd make some mad decisions, mate. When we played United, we could have beat United and won the league against United at home. I think he dropped Aguero. He dropped loads of players for this game against United. I seen this. It was all on it. Like early.
What year was this? What year was this then?
When Pogba scored the fucking. I think did he score a header?
Oh, was it 3-2 or 2?
Yeah, we was all in, but fucking.
Yeah, I remember it.
He might have played Gundogan up front. I can't fucking remember. Mate, was
things like that I won't even remember. Like how mad. You usually must have seen him do some mad shit.
Well, I was on an all-dayer, like me and the lads, and then the team news come out. I looked at it and I thought,
Lisbon?
Absolutely ruined the day.
You messaged me. If we could be asked going further, because I remember you saying to me the one message where you said, "You're right. This is it was the." I told you the day before Champions League final is the best night of your life, and there's definitely a message where you said to me, "You're right. The day before Champions League final is the best night of your life," and then the next one after that was you sent me a pissed up picture of you with someone. Can't remember who it was, and then you say something about the starting lineup. I can't remember what we'd have to go up and find it, but you said something about the starting lineup, so you must have known from the start that it was going to be fucking. Sorry. Because you all love Rodri, I'm guessing they've always have.
The Chelsea one.
The Chelsea one, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Lisbon. When was Lisbon?
Yeah, Porto. No, it was in Porto against Chelsea.
Yeah, the Chelsea one, yeah, definitely.
It was, the lineup was when he dropped Rodri.
Because them are the messages you saying that about the night before, and then you sent me a picture of him, and I can't remember then the one about something about the team. Have you seen the lineup or something?
Yeah. That was like COVID times.
Yeah, no, because I remember there weren't that many people in the thingy, was there?
Yeah, I didn't get a ticket, me, so I was watching it in the they're like a fan park, but everyone who was going to the match went to the fan park before it. So
yeah.
I remember everyone was stood there. The team news come on, and all you heard was everyone go, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah, because obviously you must know that. Why is he not playing Rodri?
Everyone knew. It was just like, well, we're not going to win, are we?
They were for the taking. Even the Inter, I even thought Inter they missed a lot of chances against you. But then again, Klopp's the same. Klopp's for such a good manager. We play, and I don't even know if you can label that with Pep, or if it was just maybe it's just European finals. But Liverpool played terrible in all the finals we ever win or lose. We're terrible.
I feel like when's the last time you seen apart from I remember Madrid fucking was it against you when Bale scored the overhead kick?
Yeah, 3-1.
Apart from that one, I feel like every final I watch, it's always a shit game.
Oh, you know what? I was literally saying that the other day about the Super Bowl. So I don't ever watch. I probably watched like 3 NFL games in my life. 2 of them in the Super Bowl. I remember I watched one Carolina Panthers. I tried to watch one Carolina Panthers full game. But it is. I know people say it, but especially when it's like just the league games, mate. So the Super Bowl, at least you're excited because it's the Super Bowl. It is the most stop-start thing ever. And I feel like in America, you might be able to put up with it because they might have the adverts and match and that. But over here, they do one thing and then it just goes back to the panel. They just have a fucking panel sat in the studio talking about it. So, but the Super Bowls are always quite bad games, aren't they? There's only 4 or 5. Nah, not at all. Hate it. I don't know. I like
it. Every time I've watched it, it's like you say, it's.
The best way to consume the NFL is just through watch all documentaries on the players and shit. The games are awful. I've only probably ever watched 3 games ever in my life. 2 Super Bowls and the Carolina Panthers.
You know what? Like one phase of play. How many seconds is it?
Bro, I feel like the game starts for 7 seconds, stops, and then they come back to the studio. I'm not even joking. I think that's actually literally one of the rules. It's terrible. It's the worst. It's the maddest sport. But the Super Bowls were always bad. And then when Happy who I was speaking to said this bit base. Oh, do you know who it was actually? It was fucking JJ's uncle saying you think about in football, Champions League fight, it's nervy. The Super Bowl's nervy. So the worst game of NFL you will probably ever watch is the Super Bowl. And it's true, innit? Think about if you only watched every year the Champions League final, how bad or most of them finals are. Most Champions League finals are terrible. The one I get you might get somewhere they're never really high scoring. if they are high scoring, it's where one team's just battered the other team. Usually, you never really get like a. Suppose we did 3-3, but you don't really get many high scoring like 4-2s or anything like that.
Yeah,
Even though with us, like if you were a Liverpool fan, the Liverpool Tottenham final must be one of the most boring finals ever. We go 1-0 up and just unreal. Score a penalty against the Tottenham team, and then after a minute, and there was like no chance we was ever losing that final against Tottenham. The only way Tottenham can, like, if you go to a finals, you've done it loads of times. Oh no, I'm thinking more of United actually. You're obviously not United. United did it when we were going up.
If we played Tottenham in a final, they'd do us.
Nah,
They would, mate. They would.
Chris Russell, did you bet on Cheltenham? I didn't bet once on Cheltenham. Did you bet on Cheltenham? I've been forgetting. It's a good job I've not been reading the comments. Woogie's penis size, please. On one of them. I've been too stoned to read them. Did you bet on Cheltenham? Do you not bet on horses, do you?
I can't. It's illegal over here.
Oh, you can't gamble?
I can't gamble. You got to get a VPN, but even then, it's a tricky one. So
is that why I still owe you a £5 bet?
Yeah, you do.
From your fucking UFC one. Can you believe that came in?
Hey, tell you what then, if you owe me a £5 bet, why don't we get the UFC? The UFC tomorrow, no?
Yeah, but it's fucking Apex.
Yeah, but I can just pick some names out, can't I?
Nah, you won't know them. I don't know them all. So this has been the whole debate about this week's UFC. This is what, and it's made me laugh when you said you don't watch UFC. The week, so on Ariel Shaw, on fucking Luke Thomas, all this week has been talking about, is this the worst UFC TV card of all time this weekend?
Yeah.
Vettori versus Delizzi 2.
Mate, I don't know what they are. This has got to be the fucking worst
era of UFC.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch because
I don't have a clue half of them are. That's why I stopped watching. It's too grappling heavy, mate. And even if you get two people that can strike, they can't even strike.
I know what you mean. People are saying that best practices in it are going. Nah, but they say people are more well. I feel like back in when it, even as long as 7-8 years ago when I sort of got into it.
Yeah.
More people. It felt like more people were experts at maybe one or two things, so they excelled in it. But now I feel like so many people are just all rounded. I feel like you've took out the dominant and exciting bit of people's games, so now it's just like all the fights are pretty much the same in the lower level, a lot more the distance than that, and then. The promote, they've not helped though. Like these, I don't ever consume any of the Apex stuff, mate. It is impossible to watch people that these no atmosphere, just in a empty arena in Vegas. The Apex ones, they're always look at the card tonight. It's terrible. Yeah. And then when they go to the arenas, the cards are not great either now.
Yeah, well, that's like you said with the everyone's a fucking mixed martial artist now, aren't they? Because when they start, because MMA, it's still a new sport, isn't it? But now
it's 30-odd-year-old, isn't it?
People are at that age now where when they start doing it, they do MMA. They don't do boxing first.
Yeah. No, I see. There's MMA gyms now, isn't there? Whereas it's
more even, but more even in MMA means fucking more boring.
Boring, 100%. Because everyone, the fights are like a lot. You get a lot more technical fights now. Like back in the day, it'd be someone who's. You'd get someone who's grapple heavy, and depending on how abysmal their stand up was, you'd see them get their head kicked off. Yeah, or it'd be the other way around, where if someone's stand up's good, but they're really bad on the floor, you'd watch them get strangled. But now you never really. Now you'll see you do see obviously a lot of KOs on that where the skill's better, but I feel like you don't ever see people just get. And then obviously now they actually do star building where they'll get prospects fighting shitter people. You see stuff in them because the skill gap's so big that. One person is going to style on the other, but I feel like when it gets to a certain level, the fights are they go the distance a lot now. They're no one's ever pulls out and just strangles someone. Do you know what I mean? Or do you know what I mean? I feel like the fights are a lot different to what they used to be. I feel like fights now are a lot more technical because no one can be got as easy in a guillotine like they used to be able to get caught. Because everyone, like you're saying, you go and do MMA, so you learn everything at the start. So whereas in the past, somebody would be a boxer. I bet a lot of them were boxers or did Thai boxing or whatever, and then they came into all that stuff later.
Yeah.
There's no substitute for doing something early.
I feel like MMA is going downhill now. Boxing's coming back a little bit.
Boxing's having a good look. So are you a boxing coach or Muay Thai coach? Boxing?
Yeah, boxing. Yeah, but I look after obviously I'm in Thailand. I look after.
Is that not cutting yourself off if you're in Thailand? Because it must be mainly thinking.
Not really, mate. It's getting bigger over here now. But then at the same time, if you've got good hands in Muay Thai, it's just going to be beneficial. And you have to tweak a few things. Like you wouldn't necessarily roll too many shots. You wouldn't slip too far. Like you would some things that you'd have to like not avoid, but you just have to watch out for. But it's basically fucking like if I'm training like a Muay Thai fighter, it's just very basic boxing.
Yeah.
Especially
so on Tuesday, what would that fight have been?
What's that?
That fight that you would have been cornering on Tuesday, what would that have been? What fight?
Muay Thai.
And then the one in China, is that Muay Thai?
Kickboxing.
Kickboxing. But then, so what? But you are strictly boxing?
Yeah.
No way. That's sick.
But it is growing over here. It's definitely growing. Like, there's more interest in it. But they just need to fucking... What it is over here, people are too scared to take risks. Like, so the gyms, say... A lot of the gyms over here, they'll have like a fight team, or they'll have maybe like you'd come over and you'd train for 8 weeks and you might get offered a fight. You know what I mean?
In 8 weeks?
Yeah, not. I mean, not if you shit, but I mean like just.
I was gonna say, imagine.
No, I've seen worse. Like if you're doing Muay Thai, mate, I've seen some fucking bad.
Will you get paid though? Yeah.
You can. Yeah, it's not a lot, but you'll get a few quid. You probably get about. Depends what stadium you're at, but like in Phuket, you could be getting like 4,000 baht, so about 70 quid.
70 quid to get your head fucking kicked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, not a chance.
But the thing with boxing over here is like because it's a bit of a mad one. So like I was gonna say then, a lot of the gyms, like your Tiger Muay Thais and you fucking like where I was Apollo, they'll have fight teams, right? And they'll have good fighters. Like at Apollo, I was training 3 Russian like prospects.
Yeah.
Who, I reckon all 3 of them could win world titles.
No way.
Definitely one of them. It's a girl. She's like 6'1", and there's like 40 people in a weight category in the whole world. She's already 16th in the world, ranked.
No way. What world title can she win though? Like,
Fuck knows, mate. I don't know.
Oh, boxing though. This is just boxing, isn't it? Boxers.
She's a boxer.
Lords. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, she's a boxer. Like she's had 2 pro fights. And she's ranked 16th already because there's only 40 people in a weight category. So, like, she'll win a world title, and then the other the two lads, like, they just made it fucking sick. But they're in like their weight categories are a bit like tricky. You know what I mean? There's a lot of like competition. But what I was getting at was the gyms will have fight teams, and I know like you'll give them cans, won't you? Build them up slowly.
Yeah.
But the people that they fucking feed them to, mate, they're like bin men off the street. I'm not.
Yeah, but I suppose up until about 7, 8, that's good, really, isn't it?
If you're back home, the journeyman can fight. They'll give you a tough fight. You know, you're gonna win, but it's gonna be a tough fight, and you'll learn a bit. Over here, they're just fighting little Thai fellas that can't throw a punch. But the other thing is, because boxing's not like the main sport over here. It's never going to be the main sport over here. It can grow, it can get popular, but it's not big enough yet to get people paying their money to watch these guys just fucking level up some little Thailand.
Yeah, I get that.
Make it big, like to make it big, you need to make it entertaining.
I'm guessing that's like a lot of these will get prospect building over there, though, live for cheap and then just cash them out in a big fight when they've got a good record, surely.
Yeah, that's what'll happen. But like, like I've heard like a load of bollocks over here. The biggest one is like, oh, we want it to grow in Thailand, want it to grow in Asia and all this, but it's not going to because people are paying the money to come see a load of shit. Yeah,
rubbish fights. But if you've not, then again, so like a big cycle in it, because if you ain't got the money, if you're not getting anybody through the door, you've not really got the money to put good fights on because
yeah. So they just need to start taking bigger risks, mate. Like just give them. I'm not saying give them hard fights straight away, but give them tough fights, or give them fights that people would like want to watch. You know, how many fights? Like, I don't even think you understand like how fucking shit some of these fights have been that I've seen.
I can believe it because I remember there's been years where like you'll get a Russian prospect on a card who has like a 16-0 record, and then he'll be coming over fighting someone like whatever or fighting in America. And then back in the Twitter days, people were like, "Have you seen some of the fights?" A lot of Russians, and it would be Thailand specifically. Like, why is there so many Russians in Thailand as well? Is it like
there's the war in it?
Oh, is it? What do you mean? Which war?
Ukraine.
Oh, right, this one. I thought you meant some. Oh, what? They just all moved out of Russia and moved to Thailand?
Loads of them, yeah.
Oh, where?
Because I think when you...
Was it a new thing? Yeah.
Eh?
Is it more of a new thing, not historical?
I think it's a new thing, yeah, like the past few
Right,
years.
I thought it was like a historical thing.
Well, there's a lot of Russians like that came over here for like training camps, like from Dagestan and that. But then they always go back, you know what I mean? But a lot of them have moved here permanently now. But you know what? It's weird. So if you ever go to Phuket, you'll probably see it. Like, did your mate go there to Phuket? Did he go Circle Loco?
Nine, but he definitely didn't go. He didn't go Circle Loco, but he definitely went to Phuket.
So he probably would have seen it. Like, he'll probably tell you himself. There's just Russians everywhere, mate. It's mad. There's pockets in Phuket where you don't even see a Thai person.
That bad? So they just hold of it now?
They took over, mate. They took over massively, like down there anyway. Like, even to the point where they've got businesses that they're not meant to have. Like, so over here, there's laws where, like, only Thai people can do certain things.
Yeah.
I don't know what the list is, but like, obviously over here, everyone drives bikes, don't they? Mopeds and shit like that.
Yeah.
You got Russians renting mopeds out and all that. It's fucking mad. It's mad.
They're just as mad as people. Like, I'm guessing they don't make the culture any less mad either, because Russians are just as mad as like being from Thailand. I bet they're just as bad on the roads and shit.
Yeah, they just don't want to say too much, but fucking hell, they don't really like.
Don't say nothing about Russians.
You know what? Fuck them. They don't integrate. You know what I mean? They don't. It's like they're not even aware that they're in a different country.
Yeah, they just are being Russian in another country.
They're being Russian, mate.
I get it. Why was the guy at your gym such a dickhead? Why was the guy at the old gym such a dickhead? Was he just not a nice person?
Oh, mate, someone might clip it up, put it on Instagram, but right. I will say.
I'm watching these, bro, man. Did he get watched by it?
I ended up leaving on pretty good terms, to be fair.
Well, did you in the end?
Which I thought was going to be impossible, but what I will say is, if I didn't go there and if he didn't give me a job, I probably won't be where I am now.
Yeah, there you go. See.
So I'm grateful for that, but there's only so much bullshit that you can fucking like do. Like, some of the stuff I've heard down there, mate. Yeah.
Is it more legit where you are? Like, down there seems like it was a bit shady. Is it like?
Yeah.
Bangkok's a city. Is it going to be more legit and stuff? Not legit, but you know what I mean.
I've only been here a week, but like already, I just feel like it just feels better.
What's the owner of your gym? Is he Russian?
No, he's Chinese. Mate, he's a character as well. So I came here to meet him about 3 weeks ago, just to because I didn't want to fall into a trap of like going to a gym where the owner's a bit of a bellend again. So I've come to meet him specifically just to scope him out.
Yeah.
Right. And I half expected this Chinese guy to turn up in a suit or like something professional.
Yeah.
Right, I've turned up. He's wearing just like normal clothes, but he's smoking joint after joint. He's stoned out. He's had talking to me, and I was like, "Sound him."
Seems like a nice guy. Conducting business stoned is probably the best way to conduct business. We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. Do you want to call it now? Didn't talk about it. We've said we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. Do you want to call it?
Could do another 10 if you want.
Do another 10? Yes, I was still fucking for another half an hour. I thought you'd be getting bored. I was still for
what? It's keeping me in. It's 10 to 8. So.
Are you going to say no? Did you want to? Who would you have gone out with? Can we not tell them the story about one of your?
I can. But I just can't name the name of who.
No names, bro. We don't do names. I never named my beaver bird on here, bro, and I still love her now. No names, bro. Come on,
right?
Tell the story.
I have got a couple of mates who live here, but they both got birds, right? So I've met one of them. I got here last Friday, so I've been here for just over a week, and I met him last Saturday night. So we went out, and we went to a place called Nana Plaza, which. It's not my scene, mate. Not my scene.
It's a gentleman's club, a lovely gentleman's club.
Yeah. So top floor on Nana Plaza, if anyone's watching, and they fancy a good night, go to the top floor. I think it's called Platinum or something like that. But anyway, we go in, and there's just birds.
You missed a massive point of this, or what? You missed a massive bit. Why would one of these birds that you might see be a mad thing? You've not got to.
No, yeah, I'm getting there. So I've walked in, and like a hand on heart, like hand on heart, like I'm not the type of guy to go to these places. I've probably been to like 2 or 3 in the last like year and a half.
Nah, do you know what? I fully agree with you because like the ones that I say them, and you obviously, I'm guessing you don't touch out there, and I've not had one ever since I stopped. It's a Charlie. Brasses are a Charlie thing, I think.
Yeah.
It's a Charlie thing, and if you're not on the Charlie, which I don't ever do, and you definitely not doing out there, you don't care about brasses.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird.
I agree. I know I'm taking the piss, but I know it won't be your thing, but still, you were there, bro.
I was there, so yeah, I've walked in, and there's like a carousel, and it's just going round really slow, and there's all these birds. It's mad. So all these birds are like spinning round on this carousel, and they've all got like bikinis on, and they've all got a number attached to them. So basically, if I see number 71, I'll just say to the bar staff, number 71. Yeah. She's coming to my gaff, right? Pay whatever you want to pay. I don't know what it is, but so me and my mate have sat down, just having a beer. And we're just chilling really, and it's spinning round, and I'm like, I know her from somewhere. This girl's smiling at me. And I thought, no.
Did she look at you as well? And you looked at her?
Mate, she looked at me dead in the eye. And I was like, no fucking way. So yeah, like I told you today, basically I was like seeing this bird 3 years ago. She had like a fucking family restaurant. Like she couldn't have been a brass then because she was with me all the time. So she couldn't have been a brass then.
Said you were going to burn her up.
Oh yeah, very close.
Can't believe it, bro. Spinning round as well. That's even funnier. Did you see her straight away?
Not straight away. No, it was like a second. I was like, fucking hell. It spun round and I seen her. It was going round like that. I clocked her and I thought, surely not. So it was about half a mile per hour going round, like really slow. So I've had to wait for it to come back round again. A proper look at her, and she's looking at me again. I'm like, oh, it's her, no way.
That is the maddest ever way to next.
Yeah, they're fucking dangerous over here, though, mate.
Literally, so the lad my mate said he was with his bird, but because everyone from around here now goes at Christmas, it's like the new thing, isn't it? Yeah. Everyone says how mad it is. I've still never fucking been. What's that? But
there is like a bit of a fucking, I don't know, like I feel like people that come out on holiday, it sounds fucking like a bit gay of me, but they don't see it for what it is over here.
Yeah, and I know what you mean.
They go to the areas that you're meant to go to. They go to like what Google tells them to go to. Like when I came to Bangkok first time, I fucking hated it, bro. Hated it.
Did you come as a traveller? Yeah. On holiday?
Yeah, I was just on. Well, it was like an holiday, but I didn't know how long I was going to be here for. But I did all the things I was meant to do, and I thought this is a shithole. The weather was shit. But I thought this is shite. I couldn't ever see myself coming back here. And then now I live there because you know what it was last year. I've just got my visa, like my work visa. So essentially, I've got a 2-year visa here, right? And I sorted my visa out. Then I clocked my passport was going to run out like in about, I think I had 7 months left. But after, like when it gets to 6 months, it can get a bit ropey, can't it? You know, when you go in.
Yeah.
So I thought it was low season at the time when I was in Phuket, so it was pretty quiet. Yeah. But I'll go sort it out now because high season's gonna be busy, whatever. So I had to get a new passport in Thailand, right? It was a ball ache, but I had to come back to Bangkok. I had to come back to Bangkok to do it. So
you have to go to the embassy in that.
Yeah, well, it's like a passport office in the middle of nowhere, but I had no choice. I literally had to come back to Bangkok. So before I come, I thought, right, I'm gonna like actually do a little bit more research. Where should I stay? Like that isn't like touristy. So I stayed in this place called Thong Lo or something. Yeah, Thong Lo. That's it. It's like two stops away from me now. Mate, this gaff is fucking sick.
Seriously,
unbelievable, mate. It's like been to Camden.
Yeah, I love Camden.
It's like, yeah, similar-ish vibe to that.
The only thing that kills me about Camden, the music they play most of the gas is like, well, I can't even say because it's like Camden music in it. But fuck, I hate bands, me bro. I fucking can't stand bands. Any bands or singers, unless it's a live singer doing non-actual that sort of instruments, I can't deal with them, bro. The guitars and drums and shit like that, bro. I hate it.
Live music? You don't like live music?
No, I do like live music. Obviously, like when Kano fucking does his live thing and he's got a drummer and shit, that's sick. But like in terms of like, and I like going to a gap in Manchester and there being a live singer, but like Oasis are doing that big tour. I wouldn't go if someone give me a ticket. Couldn't even think of anything worse than sitting through a 2-hour Oasis fucking concert. No way. Any of them, all of them, I hate them all. I wouldn't watch any band. If there's any band out, I like them. So like Oasis, I like. What's that? Look Back in Anger. I like that one. Probably grew up liking Wonderwall, but now I think it's a bit played out, but I liked it. Like any song from any band, I like their most popular song, definitely. Razorlight is America. Like, there will never be a song on it, like, but I can't even think of it. I don't think I like any Kasabian songs. Kasabian are one of the worst because he is a fucking idiot. The guy from it. Not Kasabian. Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, he's a tit.
He's an idiot. They're the worst one. Kasabian, actually, I like one of Kasabian songs. I can't remember which one it is. Is it one which they shout on it? Is that Kasabian? That was a terrible thing. It is, isn't it? Kasabian, that's that one. Fire. Oh, why did they do that thing where they put the new songs to the top? Clubfoot. What's Clubfoot? Oh, I'll get fucking fingered on this one if I play a song. I don't get nicked into it live. Yeah, I've seen Kasabian. I got piss thrown at me at a fucking Kasabian thing at Better Seal and got off.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh, do you know what, bro? This is the vets ringing me. Seriously. Right, it's been a good time. It's been an hour and 20 minutes anyway. This has been perfect. Let me answer this for the vets and I'll end the stream. Could be anything. See ya.
See you in a bit, mate.